Welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Larissa Vaz. Old Goa police on Tuesday arrested Albino Sequeira on charges of duping many persons on the pretext of providing services of Portuguese birth registrations and Portuguese passports. He has cheated nearly 50 to 60 Goans so far.
Old Goa police on Tuesday arrested Albino Sequeira on charges of duping many persons on the pretext of providing services of Portuguese birth registrations and Portuguese passports. The police informed that the complaint to this effect was lodged by Abdul Khan of Margao, that the accused Sequeira and his wife received money from the complainants and others on pretext of providing Portuguese birth registration and Portuguese passport. After receiving money, the accused deceived and cheated them without providing any such passports, the police informed. While adding around 50 to 60 persons from across Goa are suspected to have been cheated for lakhs of rupees.
Now, in a shocking incident, one person was arrested in the name of Albino Sequeira on the charges of dumping many people, and these many people can't go up to 50 to 60 on the pretext of providing services like Portuguese birth registration and also Portuguese passport. Now in this, the police had arrested him based on the information and on a complaint that was lodged by Abdul Khan of Margao that the accused Sequeira and his wife received money from the complainant and others on the pretext of providing Portuguese birth registration and Portuguese passport, wherein while adding around nearly 50 to 60 persons from across the state are suspected to have been cheated for lakhs of rupees. Initially, he settled few customers for money lesser than taken from them. Then he denied to settle the same and was not meeting his clients. Old Goa police were tracking his movements, and for the last few months, as he was traveling in other states and also shifting residence in Goa, he was tracked on Tuesday. Now the question arises, who is this Albino Sequeira? He along with his wife were a part of this racket, but at the moment the Old Goa police have arrested only Albino Sequeira on the pretext of providing services to Portuguese birth registration and Portuguese passport. This is Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
In a distressing hit-and-run incident at Kocheli on Tuesday, a child crossing the street was struck by a speeding bike rider who callously fled the scene, leaving him injured. CCTV footage capturing the incident revealed that the child was crossing the street when the bike rider collided with him, causing injuries. A complaint has been filed and the police has initiated a thorough investigation into the case, searching for the accused bike rider.
In a distressing hit-and-run incident at Kuncheli on Tuesday, a child crossing the street was struck by a speeding bike rider who callously fled the scene, leaving him injured. CCTV footage capturing the incident revealed that the child was crossing the street when the bike rider collided with him, causing injuries. A complaint has been filed at the Mapsa police station and the police have initiated a thorough investigation into the case, searching for the accused bike rider. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
In a devastating accident that occurred on Wednesday morning, a collision between a bus and a bike has resulted in 4 individuals, including 3 children, being critically injured. The incident took place at the busy Raya junction. The injured victims were immediately rushed to the nearest hospital for treatment. Further investigations are on and more details are awaited.
In a devastating accident that occurred on Wednesday morning, a collision between a bus and a bike has resulted in 4 individuals, including 3 children, being critically injured. The incident took place at the busy Raya junction. The injured victims were immediately rushed to the nearest hospital for treatment. Further investigations are on and more details are awaited. Sagun Gowdy for Herald TV.
Recently, the Goa Chief Minister said that it's time for us to wipe out the Portuguese ideology completely. Today, in our special series of Street Voices, Team Herald spoke to several people across the state to know what is their view on this and what are the issues that the government needs to sort out on priority. Speaking to Herald, Goans said that instead of wiping out Portuguese ideology, the government should focus on curbing the water crisis and frequent power cuts. Watch.
We leave no stone unturned to get to the concerns of the people and the issues they want to raise. It's your voice on your platform, Herald TV. Recently, the Goa Chief Minister said that it's time for us to wipe out the Portuguese ideology completely. Today, in our special series of Street Voices, Team Herald spoke to several people across the state to know what is their view on this and what are the issues that the government needs to sort out on priority. Speaking to Herald, Goan said that instead of wiping out the Portuguese ideology, the government should focus on curbing the water crisis and frequent power cuts. Watch.
I've gone through the statement. He has not said like everything Portuguese, but he was talking about the mentality of the people, because of course Portuguese has left Goa long back, okay, and it is not that they have given good things to Goa. They have looted Goa also, and that is why Goans have thrown out of them from Goa. Okay. Now, secondly, there are people staying in Goa, and their sentiments also are attached to some of the things which are there in Goa, like say temples or say church or XYZ. I cannot comment on that. But of course, now Goans mentality should be of for the Goans and for Indians and for people of Goa. Okay. Otherwise, they have some, some feelings towards some temples or some church or some building. That is the point to be discussed actually. Okay. And secondly, you said you asked me about the roads, about the water connection, and about the electricity. Of course, that is the point where we have to focus more. CM sir is doing good, but still it can be better. Okay, where there are some places where water is not available or roads are not in that good condition, we can focus over there. Okay, and of course this is the work which is always it continues. It is not that today we make the road and it will remain forever. Roads, water, everything, like it is on today work going on. Okay, like we have food today, and next day also we need food, like that. But about the question what CM sir has raised, actually we need to understand the question and what he wants to say. We don't have to go according to his statement actually. It is, I guess, what I feel, it is about his, about what he's saying about the mentality of the people. Now we are Goans, we have to be faithful to Goa and to the, of course, to the culture of Goa and to the benefit of the Goa. So that is why he is saying that, what I feel so, that we should focus on Goa. Of course, in that your issues, roads, electricity and water and benefit of the people comes, everything includes that. Okay, so it cannot be like first we have to do this, then we have to do roads. It is not that. Simultaneously we have to go with both the things. That is what I feel.
Well, instead of wiping out the Portuguese culture in Goa, I think the government should wipe out the casinos which are there in River Mandovi. And wiping out of the Portuguese culture means wiping out the Goa's tourism actually, because if you see the festivals which are there, the Sanjam, the Carnival, these all festivals were introduced by the Portuguese, and tourists come in large number to attend these festivals. Secondly, the monuments which we have, the churches which were built by the Portuguese, the bridges and all which were built by the Portuguese. If you demolish them, I don't think so the tourists we're gonna come to would like to come to Goa again. And so instead of focusing on this issue, I think the government should focus on the other main issues which the Goans are facing right now. Basically, the roads which are there, you can see the state roads in the state, they are actually in a very bad state. And they should try to build the schools, or even which are the existing schools which are there, to try to develop them, see they are functioning properly, the hospitals, the primary health centers which are there in the villages, to make sure they are functioning very well, instead of focusing on this demolishing of the Portuguese culture in Goa.
ते मागीर पळोवपाचें, पयलीं रस्ते कितें आहा न्हू, रस्ते जें इम्पोर्टंट आहा न्हू ती कामां कंप्लीट करा, मागीर तें पळोवया मरे, तें करपाचें काम ना न्हू, कितें आहा तें मागीर पळोवपाचें. तें आसा तें आसूं न्ही, सद्या तें आसा तें आसूं न्ही, तें मागीर पळोवया. सद्या तें बरें आहा न्हू, तें कित्याक मोडपाक जाय, आसा तें आसूं न्ही तें म्हाज्या हिशोबान.
आनी तुका दिसता गव्हर्मेंट कोत्तलें?
तें म्हाका खबर ना कितें दिसता तें, सद्या हांव म्हाज्या हिशोबान कितें पयलींचें कितें आहा तें आसूं न्ही, तें ओल्ड हें न्हू, तें खंय वचचें, ओल्ड इज गोल्ड म्हणटा न्हू तशें ना. पयलीं तें उदकाचें लायटीचें जें कितें इम्पोर्टंट आहा न्हू तें करपाक जाय न्हू. पयलीं सगळें इम्पोर्टंट आहा तें पयलींची कामां जें पेंडींग आहा ती कंप्लीट जावपाक जाय, मागीर हें करपाक कितें आहा तें करपूं न्ही गव्हर्मेंटान.
Being a citizen of Goa from the time I was born, I realized that the Portuguese Empire did make a lot of difference to where we stand now and what Goa has gained its identity over the years, and major influence has been the Portuguese Empire. First and foremost, I really would wish that the government and the people of Goa should focus their attention towards concerns and issues that require immediate attention. We have many issues that are happening in Goa lately which require immediate attention and be taken care of at the earliest possible. So if we focus on those issues first and then come to something which is so mild and acute, not really doing a difference to anyone at the moment. Secondly, I believe that the Portuguese Empire did make a lot of difference. It helped Goa and us Goans to gain its identity as what we stand right now. And demolishing, abolishing and erasing these Portuguese relics and monuments and all these Portuguese memories won't really change anything. You can erase, it's like you can burn down memories, but you can't change history. I agree they once ruled us, and it is those memories are bittersweet, but it is what it is, and we have to preserve history for the sake of it. I do not think it is making any difference right now. It is just a waste of resources and time, putting into efforts into something that will turn out to be nothing.
Herald TV Bureau Report.
The service roads connecting the Pernem villages and National Highway 66 are in a pathetic state with danger lurking everywhere. Despite of the local MLA's assurance, there is no repair work undertaken of these service lanes and roads in Pernem. Locals fear as the service roads are inoperable and the commuters will suffer during monsoons.
Some of the locals are agitated that these service roads are not repaired, despite of MLA's promise, while some believe that the MLA will fulfill his word.
गाडी चलोवपाचे इतले त्रास, गाडी नवी गाडी घेवन येल्ले दिसा गॅरेजी गाडी दवरपाचे असले रस्ते जाल्ल्यात खंयच्यान 15 डेटू काणकोण आनी हेचे एव्हिवरांचे रोड केल्यात, इतले वर्स रोड केल्यात, हे टोटल करप्शन आहे रोडाचे सध्या.
आता गेल्या 15-20 दिसा पयलींच आमदारान एक स्टेटमेंट काडलें आनी किंवा हांगासले एक हे पळयलें सर्वे केल्लो आनी ताणें अशें म्हटलें की पावसा पयलीं पेडण्यांतले रस्ते सर्वीस रस्ते सगळे करता अशें म्हणून. ते तुमी सॅटिस्फाय आसा?
रोड आमदारान आश्वासन दिलां रोड करता जाल्यार जावंक शकता, कित्याक आमदार युनिट्स घेत युनिवर्सिटी जाल्यार रोड जावंक शकता, कित्याक बाकीचे रोड आतां पॅचेस मारलेले आसा सगळ्याचे आनी ते काम खरोखर आमच्या आमदाराचें बरें.
पण आतापर्यंत जे पावस आयलो तरी अजून सर्विसच रस्ते दिसना.
आतां बारीक बारीक कामां चालू आसा हायवे चालू.
आता जे सर्वीस रस्ते जे पेडण्या सिटी कनेक्ट आसा, एक मालपे सुद्धा पेट्रोल पंपाचो एक कनेक्ट रस्तो आसा, जावं हो नई बागान, हांव आतां नई बागान आसा. आमदारान सांगचें न्हू, क्लॅरिफिकेशन करपाचें की आपूण जी स्टेटमेंट काडल्या ते रस्ते हे आपूण क्लियर केले. आयज जे हांगासर जे नई बागान हे जंक्शन आसा पळय फॉरस्ट कडेन, हे मृत्यूचो सापळो जाला. हांगासर कितले तरी एक्सिडेंट जाला. हांगा तरी स्टॉप म्हणून एक हे लायला पळय तांच्यानी सिग्नल म्हणून. स्टॉप हेचो अर्थ कितें, फुडें वचप ना काय सर्वीस रस्ते तेंच्यांनी क्लियर करूंक ना, हो म्हाजो तेंचेर आरोप आसा. निदान हांव एक तुमकां तुमच्या निदर्शनाक हाडून दिवंक सोदता. जो पेडण्याचो जो आमचो आमदार आसा पळय, तेजें ऑफिस हांगासर आसा, मालपे आसा, त्याच्या ऑफिसा सकयलच थंयसर कितलीशीं लॉबरां धाडलेलीं आहा, थंय रोलर मारूंक ना. म्हणजे एक तर ऑफिसर हे त्या आमदाराक मानिना असो ताचो विशय जाता, जाल्यार आमदार त्या ऑफिसरान सिरियसली घेयना. हातून कितें विशय जाता खबर आहा, आमदार आनी ऑफिसरांचे कोऑर्डिनेशन जायना, कनेक्टिविटी ना, हाचो अर्थ लोकांक तेचो मनस्ताप भोगचो पडटा.
Vinod Mehta for Herald TV.
Are you planning to come to Goa this monsoon and enjoy at the beach? Then think before you plan about a swim at the Goan beaches, as the authorities have closed the beaches in Goa for swimming with the onset of monsoon in the coming days. Here's more.
Are you planning to come to Goa this monsoon and enjoy at the beach? Then think before you plan about a swim at the Goan beaches, as the authorities have closed the beaches in Goa for swimming with the onset of monsoon in the coming days. According to a senior official of beach safety, said that a strong force of lifesavers patrols Goa's beaches all year. On the account of the monsoon and weather conditions, which are expected to be heavy rain and high waves, red flags have been posted across all beaches under our supervision, which debar beachgoers from wading into the sea.
Concerned citizens representing various panchayats scheduled a meeting with the director of panchayat on Tuesday to address and discuss various issues and grievances. However, the director was unavailable, disappointing the citizens. The citizens pointed out that the Gram Sabha meetings that have failed to address their grievances. According to the citizens, these meetings, which were intended to provide a platform for discussion and problem solving, have failed to yield any results. Instead, they claim that the authorities within the panchayat have been abusing their powers.
Complaints made to the BDO and the director of panchayat result in blame shifting between the officials, leading to the lack of accountability. The citizens have requested the director of panchayat to take action and resolve their grievances or make necessary amendments.
2 फेब्रुवारीन आमचे ग्रामसभा जालेले आणि ते सगळे डिसऑर्डर झालं म्हणटा पळय ते आमी ते मेन्शन केलं डायरेक्टर ऑफ पंचायतीन आणि ताका सांगला मातशें तुमी कितें सोल्युशन काडा म्हणून, or either address the issue or make amendments so that these issues do not happen in other panchayats also. पण हे असले हे issues continue झालेले आसा. The issues of Gram Sabha.
Overall Gram Sabha.
What happened in our Gram Sabha is also happening in other Gram Sabhas.
So your Gram Sabha like where?
Which Gram Sabha?
Panchayat
Gram Sabha.
Which Panchayat committee?
Santa Cruz. What happened? Okay, what happened in Santa Cruz Gram Sabha is also happening in other. That is what we saw, and that's the reason why we thought, like, taking up her issue, we would also address other issues which are taken up in other Gram Sabhas. Now it has been 2 months that ELSA has addressed a letter to the director of panchayats, but there has been no outcome of it completely. It's put on silent mode. What has been put on? Besides, she has also asked for the information under the state level empowered committee at the Gram Panchayat development plan. So she has got information that they have not even had a meeting. So even accounts have not gone to the state level empowered committee from our Gram Sabha, from our Panchayat. There. Aga Asha Dala ki the director of Panchayats seems to be running away from these issues. For what reason we don't know.
आमच्या सांताक्रूज गांवांत 26 फेब्रुवारीचेर ग्रामसभा जाली, इट वॉज अ संडे, आनी त्या ग्रामसभान पळय कितें मिसयूज ऑफ पावर जालो आनी ऑल द अब्यूज एंड थ्रेट्स which happened there. दुसऱ्या दिसा हांवें कंप्लेन बरयलेली आनी ती कंप्लेन गेलोली BDO आनी DOPक. सो सो आतां कितलो म्हयने जाले ते तुमी इमॅजिन करा. फेब्रुवारीचें कंप्लेन. बीडीओन तेजेर DOPन म्हटलें बीडीओ तूं कर. बीडीओन तेजेर कितें तरी रिपोर्ट केला. नो एक्शन हॅज बीन टेकन आनी बीडीओन परतें DOPक मार्क केला आतां तूं कर. म्हणजे हें हांव कर तूं कर, हांव कर तूं कर, एक्शन कांय ना. सो एक्शन कांय ना हेजो मिनींग कितें जाता की फाल्यां तर हांव सेम सिमिलर सिच्युएशनान ग्रामसभान वयता म्हाजेर एटॅक जातलो. सो इफ नथींग हॅज गॉन रॉंग देन वॉट इज द यूज ऑफ ऑल दीस सिस्टम.
सिंपल गजाल आसा की आमी कांय दीस पयलीं सिद्धी हलगणकर ही डायरेक्टर जी आसा हाका मेळ्ळें आनी तियेन आमकां अश्युरन्स दिल्लें की आपूण तुजो प्रॉब्लेम इश्यू रिजॉल्व करता. अशें दिसलें की बाबा इमिजिएटली विदीन 2 days तो इश्यू रिजॉल्व जातलो. आतां म्हाका कळना की इतल्या ग्राम सभेक आमी व्हॅल्यू दिता म्हणजे सरकार जो बोवाळ मारता पळय सगळ्यांक सांगता पळय आयज हें सिच्युएशन एक ग्राम सभे मेंबराक हांगासर येवचें पडटा कंप्लेन करपाक हांगासर येवचें पडटा आनी आजून पर्यंत ताका रिप्लाय मेळना. हांव एक सरकाराक सांगता एक काम करा 196 पंचायत ग्रामसभा आहा न्हू ते घरां आहा पळय पंचायत ग्रामसभा घेयनाका पंचायतूच काडून उडया आनी कितें करा ती पंचायती आसा पळय तशेंच मोदी जो बाकीचे सगळे विकत सोडला पळय आपले गव्हर्मेंट टॅलिकॉम आनी रेल्वेज विकूत सोडला पळय हांगासर विका कित्याक गरजूच ना. जरी तर ग्रामसभेक एक मेंबर येवन तर उलोवपाक शकना आनी आपलो पुटअप करपाक शकना आनी ते गुंडा राज चल्लेले आसा पंचायतीन जाल्यार आमी फायदो कितें त्या घरांचो कितें तरी व्हॅल्यू मेळटलो तुमकां त्या काळान मागीर तुमचें पोट भरा. कित्याक आज एक्चुअली पळोवपाक गेल्यार सिस्टम कंप्लिटली फेल जाल्ली आसा.
Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Pernem police nabbed a thief at Morjim and recovered stolen high-end premium phones worth rupees 3.5 lakh.
Pernem police nabbed a thief at Morjim and recovered stolen high-end premier phones worth rupees 3.5 lakhs. Police said a group of tourists kept their bag at the Morjim beach show and they went into the sea on May 28th at about 6 p.m. When they returned to the show, they found their bag containing an iPhone 11 Pro, iPhone 12, Samsung S22 Ultra phone and Samsung Flip 4, all worth rupees 3.5 lakhs, had gone missing. Acting on their complaint, Pernem police registered a case under Section 379 IPC. On Tuesday at about 2 p.m., police received information that a man along with a backpack was found trying to sell used mobile phones near Morjim Church. Accordingly, Pernem PI Sachin Lokre and a team comprising PSI Vivek Khalankar, PSI Harish Vaigankar, PC Shashank Shalkar, PC Shashant Shakhalkar, PC Krishna Philip nabbed Gulab Khurshid, age 19 of Bihar. Police recovered the stolen phones all worth rupees 3.5 lakh. Makbul for Herald TV.
The anti-narcotics cell ANC police conducted a narcotic raid at Sholim on early Tuesday morning and arrested Nigerian national Augustine Chikwadi Anafe on the charge of possessing 40 grams of cocaine worth rupees 4 lakh.
The anti-narcotics cell ANC police conducted a narcotic raid at Siolim and arrested Nigerian national Agostino Chukwudi Anfe on the charges of possession of 40 grams of cocaine worth 4 lakh rupees. The accused was previously arrested by ANC in 2018 in possession of narcotics such as LSD liquid, cocaine and ganja valued to 2 lakh rupees. The accused was out on bail and was not attending the court proceedings for which a proclamation was issued against him by the court. The ANC developed intelligence through informants and surveillance was maintained through technical alliances and laid a trap and apprehended the Nigerian with the contraband. Headed by PI Rohan Madgaonkar along with Head Constable Kamlesh Desai and Pramod Kalangutkar and Constable Prashant Sutar, Mandar Naik and Sairaj Naik and supervised by PI Sajid Pillai. The raid was monitored by DYSP ANC Nalan Albuquerque and SP ANC Shivendu Bhushan of IPC. It's Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.